I'm back, and this is video 66. And in the last video, in my ACS vanilla gameplay, I finished doing my demigod tribulations for my Generation 2 turtle, who can do infinite, gener- um, who can do infinite 1 billion tribulations, and now they have 50 subspirits, 51 subspirits that they can attach, and I cannot get any more subspirits. However, I can do tribulations if I want to accumulate some more inspiration. So as far as my next steps, I was thinking about giving this gear back to the original Subspirit turtle and trying to use the Subspirit loot in order to make this guy able to survive 1 billion tribulations, or at least see what I would need to do to allow this guy to be able to survive them. However, I'm kind of in a dilemma with this guy because they only have 142,000 inspiration and their spell skill level is 6. So currently this guy has given all of their spell skill level to the Generation 2 turtle. As you can see, this Subspirit gear is from the Generation 1 turtle and it has all of their spell skill level. So the next step would be for me to re-increase their spell skill level and then give this guy their gear back so that they can do more Subspirits, or try to accumulate more Subspirits so that I can make level 6 gear, which will increase my spell skill level by 2 and effectively give me 24 points because there are 12 Subspirit slots that I would be using. So I could get this guy to, let's see, their maximum skill level is, I believe it's 23. They're human right now, and then they get plus 5 once they transfer over to a beast. So then I would be able to get 23 and then 24 more spell skill levels. So I would be able to get this guy's spell skill level to, I believe, 49, which is pretty good. But the problem that I'm encountering right now is that they have a small amount of inspiration, so I may need to do some mandates to get some Eureka pills for this guy because they're a demigod, so there's no way that they can actually gain inspiration. But besides that, I also would like to create this Subspirit gear so that my Nimbus disciple that I just got through the Golden Core breakthrough, and then I also got the Primordial Spirit, can utilize. So the first thing I'm going to do is set that up. So basically I'm going to figure out all of the items that I will want this disciple to use for like combat and everything, and then give it to this guy so that they can hold it on and increase their compatibility with those items, and then move forward with that. So that's the first thing that I'm going to do. And I also want to cultivate this disciple to demigod, but I don't want them to be demigod just yet because I don't know if you guys remember, but a couple of videos ago I was able to figure out that if I travel to Blizzard Plains, then I can increase my cultivator's max chi by selecting some options. So let me just go back into the wiki and figure out what that was about. However, the adventure event to Blizzard Plains was bugged so that it doesn't actually give you bonuses to your max chi, but I was able to actually get a mod that fixes that bug. So let's see. Maybe it wasn't Blizzard Plains. Let's see. Adventure. Oh, it was the Great Snowland, not Blizzard Plains. So let me search the Great Snowland. And this is the one, the fortuitous encounter on the snowfield. So pretty much a disciple can get inspiration, and then if you choose the other option, which allows you to absorb chi, then you can increase their base max chi, by 2%, which would be very useful. And then besides that, on the second story, you can permanently increase all of these stats. So pretty much you can permanently increase artifact power bonus, chi absorption speed, adventure fly speed, and barrier power bonus. So pretty much I want to adventure to the Great Snowland 5 times with my Nimbus Disciple after enabling the mod. And I do have this mod, which is this right here. It's called Fist Match Chi Stories, and it's a part of the iguana's overhaul fixes, but I don't really want all of the mods in that full package of mods that has a lot of different bug fixes. So I just like to have the standalone versions. So this right here is a standalone version that someone in this Discord actually gave to me, and then they gave me that link. So I'm going to turn this mod on and then probably restart my game just to ensure that the mod actually applies. And then I'm going to go back into my game and start to pretty much figure out exactly what I will want my I'm pretty much going to figure out exactly what gear I will want my Nimbus Disciple to equip, so that I can start to accumulate compatibility with that gear on my Sub-Spirit Farmer. So that's pretty much what I'm working on. And then besides that, I want my Nimbus Disciple to get those 5 events. So just double checking that is on. And now I'm going to load this game. And we're on day 349. And then after I do all of that, I'll show you guys how to reduce attainment on a Nimbus Disciple. So right now I have my Disciple Lady Cloud right here. I just wanted to check out their base adventure fly speed. So they would get there in 0.57 days, which is pretty good. So I don't really think that I need to even enhance it any further. However, I think I do have room for like a talisman, and it won't hurt me to use it. Let's see, they have Divine Comprehension, the Dark Armor Talisman. That was used for the Tribulation. So they won't be needing a Dark Armor Talisman for a long time because they won't be getting into any crazy fights. So I'll just keep these 2 talismans on, and then get the Spiritual Traveling Talisman equipped, as well as the Dark Armor, not Dark Armor, the Departing Shadow Talisman. And luckily I have 2 tier 12 ones ready already. And again, this is my strongest disciple that I've ever made. Already has 2 million chi, and they have a golden core quality of 1200,000, which is the same as 1.2 million. So I have the Spiritual Traveling equipped, and then I guess I could unequip this Divinity Mind and put on the Departing Shadow so that we can get this done quickly. So let's just adventure here. 0.45 days, so that didn't even really increase the time, honestly, by too much. So I think I'm approaching like the minimum time, because I just increased the adventure fly speed by 420%, and then it's only 252%, so it's not even that big of a bonus. Let's see if there's anything that I can learn from a manual pavilion that will increase their adventure fly speed even more, that also won't ruin my yin yang bonus. And as I always tell you guys, when you play with a Nimbus Cultivator, and once you get the Primordial Spirit, you always want to have this menu up when you're learning manuals, just so that you know what the yin yang bonus would be. So let's see what that would look like. We're gonna search adventure fly speed. Yeah, none of these are actually even worth me getting, so I'm actually getting a little bit unorganized right now. So let me just get all of my disciples together, or all of my relevant disciples. Oh, this was the area that has the ginkgo trees. I thought I was looking at this one, but this was the popular tree. So apparently, if you do a patch of ginkgo trees, then you can actually grow some spirit wood, which is pretty funny. So I may actually start to do that in some of my gameplays. I remember seeing this patch and then looking for it again, but I couldn't find it. But apparently some of my ginkgo trees are growing, and they have become spirit wood ginkgo trees, so now I can reap the benefits and get some spirit wood from that, even though I don't even need spirit wood at this point for any reasons. My cultivation array is pretty powerful, and all of my and I'm pretty rich, so I don't need to sell spirit wood anymore. So what I'm going to do for simplicity is basically unequip all of these talismans just so I can first get an idea of what I would like to use. And I'm going to also unequip all of these items. So because this guy's a primordial spirit and I'll be getting to them to demigod, I won't need those mental state additions for this disciple. So I'm just going to figure out exactly what equips I want to have on this disciple. Let's start off by banning this. So I know that I want to at least have a spirit stone bow. So let's equip. Okay, so this is a parasol timber bow, and I think I do want the spirit stone bow. So let's see, where can I find that? Let's go to tier. Which one do I want? I like Starlight. I like the name of that. Or Enforcer, Life Reaver. Ooh, that's a cool name. Draconis Bow. That sounds cool too. Okay, I'll get this one. And then I know that I want Tough Demon Hide clothes. If I can get the thin ones. So I found Tough Demon Hide thin pants. And then, are there any Tough Demon Hide thin shirts? Casual pants. Casual shirt. Let's try to search it in here. Okay, it looks like I already used all of the Tough Demon Hide thin shirts. Tough Demon Hide thin shirt. Okay, yeah, I already sub-spirited the thin shirt, so I'll just keep this all consistent. So I'll actually just equip the bow. And I don't really need the pants, I just kind of wanted them. But let's see. They give a barrier of 0.072, and this gives a barrier of 0.24. So I actually do want those Tough Demon Hide thin pants, or just any Tough Demon Hide pants. Let's see. These are winter pants, and they give a barrier of 0.060. And then let's see. I'll just pick the ones that have the best barrier power. So this has 0.72 barrier power. This casual shirt right here. And then, where are the pants? This has 0.60. And then these right here have a barrier power of 0.60 as well. I wonder what the thin pants have. They have 0.47. Interesting. So I think it's just based on the quality. And then the pants go up to 0.60. So I think I have the shirt and pants that give me the biggest barrier power bonus, even though it is very, very low. I'm out here trying to really maximize my power. And now I need to figure out what talismans I want to have on this guy. So it's a Nimbus Disciple, so I definitely will want to use the Heaven Shrouding Talisman. And I definitely want to use the Dark Armor Talisman. So it would probably be like Dark Armor Talisman, Heaven Shrouding Talisman, and Sharp Sword Talisman. So let's get this Dark Armor Talisman, Sharp Sword Talisman. If I can click on it and find it. There's so many talismans right now. I have to just do it like this. And then the Spirit Sword Talisman is also very important. And then what other talisman do I want? The Heaven Shrouding Talisman, because the Heaven Shrouding Talisman is what will reduce attainment. So sometimes when I'm raising Nimbus Disciples, it gets to the point where I can only have like the Dark Armor, the Sharp Sword, or the Dark Armor, the Spirit Sword, and the Heaven Shrouding instead of the Sharp Sword Talisman. So let's see what their inventory looks like right now. Dark armor, heaven shrouding, sharp sword, and spirit sword, and then some other talismans that I'm thinking about that I could use for this guy. I'm thinking maybe the Sacred Curse talisman, but probably not. I may want to increase their spell skill level though, so maybe the Divine Curse talisman, since that will increase their spell skill level. So that could possibly be useful as an option. And then let's just see. Yeah, there's nothing else that I would really want. I guess the Heaven Armor talisman, but I probably won't need to use that because I'll be so limited on talismans if I'm using the Heaven Shrouding talisman also. I won't need the Divine Comprehension talisman because I will be at the demigod stage, and this once you get to a demigod stage you'll have plus 200 mental state. So I think I really only need like these 5 talismans for this disciple at most, because this is like the full configuration of talismans that I will be using. So I'm just doing this to prepare the gear that I think I will need. And then besides that, there's a mantle. I know that I can make a mantle out of boss elixir, so out of boss materials. So let's see. Just because I have that mod, it should be here somewhere. And then I do want to make one of these other impregnable giant turtle shells, and I want to make one of these panda demon soul jades that I have through this mod, because that will reduce attainment as well. I think I'm just in the wrong section. Maybe it's in the sewing table. Yeah, so this is the mantle that I can make from the Flood Dragon Horn. So I need to have the Cloud Mantle. How did I get that? Okay, so I just make this, and then I can make the Dragon Horn Mantle. That is pretty much just purely for bragging rights at that point. And all of these extra items that I have are items that are able to be crafted if you had that mod that someone in the Discord made. His name is like CY100, and it just adds like extra crafting items, which I pretty much really enjoy having, and I feel like they don't add too much extra to the game. So let's see, outer one needs to be doing tailor work. So they have a lot of planting tasks in this stack. And now let's see what they do. No? I'm just going to continue to cancel their actions until they actually get to the sewing table and they're finally there. So they made this mantle, and then they're going to take it, the Cloud Mantle, and then use that to make the Flood Dragon Mantle. And then this one should be on practice. Oh wow, they're mentally unstable. Okay, we're still waiting. A symbol of beating the Flood Dragon. This pattern mentors nature. I think this is an item that was supposed to be in the game, but they just failed to add it to the game, so they actually like re-added this, or maybe they just added it themselves. But I really like it. So I have this, the Flood, Freeze, Cloud, Blizzard Mantle right here. And then I have all of the talismans that I would want equipped on this guy. And then besides that, I would also want to have different items. So I actually just made some items. So I made the Panda Jade, I believe. Not this one. Let's see, were they crafted? Nope, they weren't crafted yet. So let's change this guy to a crafter. I have a lot of disciples making like spirit stone blocks, so that's probably why that wasn't crafted. So let's see if anyone will go to this crafting station and start to work. Yeah, so they're just working on the spirit stone blocks and just ignoring the crafting station. So I need to turn this off for a little bit so that someone can use the crafting station over here. Okay, no, they're crafting sacred talismans. How many sacred talismans do I have anyways? Let's see, sacred talismans. I have 307 sacred talismans, so I really don't need any more sacred talismans. And I already have 73 Serenity Soul Gems. Okay, now someone is finally at this crafting table. And I believe that they all have the crafting quality epiphany, so these all should come out pretty well. This is 100 quality. I believe these mod items are set to have 100 quality. That's why their formulas are a little bit different. Like, they just require the base item, and then when you add some other extra things, then you get 100 crafting quality. And I also like this because the materials required are not like easy to get. So for example, if you want to upgrade your Tiger King's bone, then it costs 20 beast blood, 5 soul pearls, 1 sage fruit, and so on and so forth. So let's see. So I have the Yin Yang Panda Demon Soul Jade, which is an upgrade from the mod item. So I'm going to also have my disciple use this because the Panda Soul Jade is a mod item that I have that reduces attainment. So right now I have the turtle shell, the giant turtle shell, which increases my barrier power, and then I have this, which reduces my attainment. And now I would like to have the Wolf Demon's Fang, so I'm going to get my upgraded version of that, which costs 5 soul pearls. And then what else would I like to have? I mean, this guy already has high compatibility with the secret codes of Tai, so that's fine. But I do want to have a Flood Dragon Scale, since the Flood Dragon Scale will also increase my cultivator's resistance. And then I'm just waiting for this Wolf Demon's Fang to be created. My vessel died. I believe I do have backup vessels. Yeah, I have a Spirit Stone vessel, so let me just Spectre refine this vessel. Maybe I can have 2 vessels. We'll see. Yeah, I do have 2 vessels anyways, so I just want to keep using 2. Some demon beasts attacking. They will not get far. Let's so chant these snakes. This guy came with their mortal this is the inner disciple and these are the outer disciples. Let's see, what cultivation level is this snake? Chi shaping, okay. I can't do anything with that. So let's move the corpse over here to try to, you know, bring up the fertility of my spirit roots. Then I also need to double check these guys. Oh, 6 days ago they were at unsuitable growing conditions. This feces is actually in the way and it's not even decaying, so let's unban this feces and then collect it so I can see the stats of my gnarled vine. Okay, so the temperature is unsuitable and it's at 6 degrees Celsius, so I think I probably need to take this out and then add in the beast blood. So let's see, I'll just have this disciple come pick up some beast blood. Not this one. And then I also want them to pick up some ice crystal ignite just because I'm using those to manage everything. Yeah, I need like 4. Inspection materials. Let's get some of these. Okay, so what else do I have? Okay, so I'm just waiting for the Wolf Demon Fang upgraded version to be crafted. And again, this guy's sleeping, so I just okay. So they are crafters, so huh? I wonder why they're not doing this. I know I have spare Wolf Demon Fangs, so I'm assuming that the peons just haven't gotten to them yet. Let me try to prioritize this. I'm losing so many days just trying to figure out what's going on. Okay, so things are getting moved over now. And they will be crafted soon. Oh, I guess it just got crafted and moved so quickly. Okay, so now I have the piercing Wolf Demon's Fang. So let's have them equip that. Just so that I know and can have everything organized. And then besides that, I want them to have the Spirit Seed and then the Secret Codex of Tai. Because when you have a Spirit Seed equipped, that will also reduce your attainment. So that's the item that I like to have on my Nimbus Disciple too. So let's just try to trade Mount Kunlun for a Spirit Seed. Looks like I need 5 connection. I have 4. And they would like a chicken egg. Can I gift them a chicken egg? Nice, I do have a chicken egg. So I was able to get 1 connection from them. Now I can buy the Spirit Seed. And of course I'm going to trade gear. This is 25, so 100 would be 2500, so I need 200. Only 200 Spirit Stone Bows, something like. Now my storage area is clearing up pretty nicely. Let's chop down these trees. Can never have more than enough spirit wood. How much spirit wood do I have actually? 197. It's really not that much, honestly. Especially considering that I'm using 66 for this array. And I'm not using any for this, so that's really like 130 only. Got this random artifact. And then let's see where we at now. I need to get the Spirit Seed. And so once I equip the Spirit Seed, let's see. This reduces attainment by 15, so both of these will reduce by like 7. So this will go to 62 and this will go to 70 something. Or maybe not. Oh, it reduces attainment by 25 actually. So it reduced my attainments by 12 each. Okay, so now this is pretty much the full set that I will have for this disciple. I'm still not sure on which artifacts I will want to have. So I'll just leave the artifact slots blank until I figure that out. But anyways, for this Nimbus Disciple, I do want to have all of their gear be highly compatible with the turtle. So where did I drop that gear initially? Okay, so I dropped the old gear that they had over here. And then this is just a new set of gear. So let me just make a storage area. I wish you could do like a storage area for a specific disciple only. But I'll just do a storage area and then I'll rename it. But because these guys are in the storage area and they're banned, then I don't think they will be touched. So I'll just change this to, I guess, large fish only. I don't know. Just anything such that nothing goes in here. So, Lady Clouds equips. So now I'm going to drop all of these items and then put them on my generation 2 turtle. We'll be making the sub-spirit gear. So now this full set of gear is dropped. Let's ban them. I wonder if I can rename everything. No. Tough Demon High Pants. Yeah, I mean, I could rename all of this, but I guess I'm too lazy to. I don't really need to rename them anyways because I will have the turtle equip them right now. And then this generation 2 turtle right here will drop all of their items and then give them back to the other turtle. And I don't need to rename these either, simply because they all are tagged with the sub-spirit tag. And I actually do have a Heavenstrong talisman that this guy probably also already has high compatibility with. So I'm just going to leave all of these items in this general area though, just so that I know which items have good compatibility with my sub-spirit farmer. So yeah, you know, this does take some extra work, but it's worth it. And all of these already have sub-spirit on them, and then the spirit contract can't be sub-spirited. So now let's move forward with banning this. So this is the original set of equips that Lady Cloud had, and then these are the set that I want them to have now, and this is the set that I want to put sub-spirits on with this turtle once they get high compatibility. So I'm going to have this guy move forward and equip all of these items. Let's see, why didn't you equip this? Okay. There should be one more item. The turtle shell. I guess this item just got moved like really quickly. So I'll just ban this turtle shell right here, and then have this guy equip it too. So now they have all of the items equipped except for the secret code of Tai, which is fine because they already have high compatibility with the secret code of Tai. And we're also missing the Life Reaver. Let's see. Actually, it was a Draconis bow. Draconis. Let's just pick up anyone since apparently I didn't loot it. So I want the Draconis bow. So let's go over here again. I just want to make sure everything is banned so that even if I do mess up, I at least know that it's one of these banned items. Okay, now my sub-spirit farmer has all of the items equipped for them to put sub-spirits on, and since that's done, I can put them in human form. Now if I go to craft attachments, right, then I go to sub-spirits, then you'll see that with these items I have high compatibility with this. Interesting. I wonder why this guy has high compatibility with all of these items. Huh. That's weird because these are wood elemental items and other things like that, and this guy didn't have any of these items equipped for a long time, so I'm wondering why it's showing us high compatibility. I would imagine it to be low compatibility for at least something, because like this is a water item and it was just created. Let's see, if I go to spells, or can I do this one? Yeah, the spell skill level is 21. Oh, I see. So this guy has only attached 13 sub-spirits, so I can't even check the compatibility requirements for the level 6 sub-spirit gear. So I would have to give this guy a level 6, but I'm about 99% sure that if I tried to do level 6 items, then I would start to run into problems with compatibility. Yeah, as you can see, I'm on level 4 item right now. I'm on a level 4 set right now. Yeah, this is level 4 and it's at medium. So I would definitely need to wait like 50 days pretty much to get compatibility. So now this guy's at the point where they have all of the equips that I would want to have equipped on my Nimbus Disciple, and they're gaining compatibility with them for now. So now that that guy is no longer using that Sub-Spirit gear set, I can actually put this gear set back on this Sub-Spirit turtle right here. So let's just move forward with that. Actually, I don't want to do that. I want this guy to have a totally different set that they will be able to Sub-Spirit for themselves. So I kind of messed up in a sense that I should have had this guy already equipped gear from the first place instead of having them just be like without any clothes. That's okay. I'll just give this guy a set because I do want to eventually just see if I can get this Generation 1 turtle to be able to survive the Sub-Spirit. I mean, to be able to survive the 1 billion tribulations. So it seems that I'm missing on tier 12 talismans. So let me just make some tier 12 talismans first. I have a stack of 100 talismans right here. And let's see. Spectre Refinement. I know that I want them to have pretty much the same talismans that the other guy had. So that was the Dark Armor Talisman, the Sacred Curse Talisman, and the Dark Armor Sacred Curse Talisman, and the Divine Curse Talisman, which increases spell skill level. So I just need 3 talismans to be tier 12. And then besides that, I also want them to have like the giant turtle shell to increase their barrier power, flood dragon scale, and all the other good stuff. So let's see, where are my turtle shells at? Not turtle, my flood dragon scales. I don't know why I was thinking about turtle scales. So I have some right here. So my generation turtle, equip that. Do I have any more giant turtle shells? Yes, I do have one. So these things are like 0 quality, so they kind of like really suck unless you use the mod to make them into the impregnable ones. So I'm gonna make yet another one. Use 5 soul pros for that. I'm waiting for outer one to get to that task. Jeez, dude, stop harvesting. I understand it though. Okay, there we go. So let's equip that. And then for the sacred talismans. Oh, did I not refine them enough? I probably only did like 3 refinements. So let's do 3 more. And this is the last one. Now this requires so much. Let's try that again. Oh, my mod isn't active. So let's see, my Great Painter mod. So I like to have 100% Spectre Refine, and that's pretty much a cheat that I do. So let me toggle that back on. I was definitely wondering, like, I'm pretty sure that I chose to Spectre Refine those enough. I'm always curious to see what talisman I got when I do get those random ones. Can't even see it. Alright, now that I have those 4 tier 12 talismans, let's have this guy craft the talismans that I need, which are the Dark Armor talisman and Sacred Curse talisman. Where's that one? And then I also would like to have the Divine Curse talisman for spell skill level. And this guy will be making a sub-spirit set for themselves once they can, so they'll be making a level 6 sub-spirit set for themselves. How many sub-spirits do they have right now? Okay, so they have 1 sub-spirit that they can attach right now, so I could make 1 level 6 gear if I have high compatibility with anything. So let's just look at what they have right now. Yeah, they don't have anything. I still need to put on pants, a weapon, coat, and then mantle in terms of which items can be sub-spirited. So let's just find the weapon. Life Reaver, fine by me. And then where are the pants? Demon High Thin pants, Demon High Thin shirt. Or maybe I should just use the tough ones just because they have a little bit more barrier power. But it's 0.02, like it's so low. But let's just use anything tough. Just because this guy is not even close to being able to survive the 1 billion tribulation anyways. So it'll be really close. So now they need a mantle. Let's give them this fire mantle. Then I can kind of just look over here to see what other items I've had on them. Secret Codes of Tai, of course, but they won't be sub-spiriting that. And then they had the Rabbit Demon's Foot, because the Rabbit Demon's Foot increases luck. Let's see. They already have max luck, so I don't need to like enhance it or anything like that. So let me just put this Rabbit Demon's Foot on. And then there's 2 more items that they're missing. I'm trying to think, what were those 2 items? I don't even know. Let's go back over here. Oh, so it was the Panda Jade and the Bear Demon's Fur that I had equipped, which are pretty much 2 items that aren't even relatively important. So I'm thinking, should I just do like a replica of what I have for this guy in case I want to transfer over to sub-spirit set? Because if this guy has, let's see, they still can attain 24 sub-spirits, so I could make another tier 6 sub-spirit set for my Tiger actually. So maybe I should just give them this guy's equips. The Flood Dragon Horn. Does this guy have a Flood Dragon Horn? Ooh, no, they don't. The Flood Dragon Horn increases the artifact power by 3 levels, or artifact mastery by 3 levels. So I actually do really want to equip that. So let's see, which one would I give up? Probably the scale, because these are all pretty useful. And then this just increases barrier by a little bit. Yeah. I think I'll trade the skull for the horn. Oh wait, I can just do both because I still have a set. I still have the slot for the Tai Codex. So yeah, let's take this Flood Dragon's horn. And then equip it on the Generation 2 turtle. So now they have a full set of items that they need to use to make the Sub-Spirit set. And then let's just make sure this guy also has a full set. Because I'm thinking if I could make a... So I want to make a Sub-Spirit set to increase their spell level so that they can help themselves. And I also want to make a Sub-Spirit set so that they can help another person. And I have 24, but I have 12 slots that they can use for themselves, right? So then that would leave me with 12 left over. But if I'm making a level 6 set, then I need to be able to have 18 slots actually. Just so that this guy could even equip those items. So let me bring up my calculator. So 24 minus 18. That means I can make 6 items for themselves, which would result in them having plus 12 spell power and then another 6 on top of that because they would use 12 items while doing the tribulation. So they would have plus 18 spell power to themselves. Let's just go to Beast Form just to double check everything. So their spell skill level is 15 out of 27 right now. So if I increase that to 27 and then I add 18, then their spell skill level would be 27 plus 18. It would be 45, which is still pretty high. They would be missing like 5 skill level, which I believe is a good trade-off for alternatively being able to Sub-Spirit 18 gear for my Tiger, just to make them like a little bit strong to see what that looks like. So I'm just thinking that I will do that instead then. So I'll do a set. Let's see, let me pull out my notepad. So I'll do a set of Gen 2 turtle. We'll do 13 items. And then they will do 6 artifacts. And then my other turtle, which is my Gen 1 turtle, it will be 6 items for self and 12 for Tiger. I mean, alternatively, I could also just do a Sub-Spirit of I can just mesh in the 2, if that makes sense, basically. Because for the Tiger, I think I would do like Artifact Mastery or Artifact Stats. So I could just have, if I have 24, then I can just do 18 for self. And then I can do 6 for the Tiger. But no, I don't think that will work out. If they have 24 to gain, let me just relook at this. My brain is starting to hurt, honestly. So this guy has 24, not this one. Wrong turtle. So this turtle right here has 24 Sub-Spirits that they can attain, I believe. So they have 24 Sub-Spirits. And I would like to use 12 for spell skill plus 2. And then that leaves them with 12 left over, right? So then that means I can make a level 6 set for my Tiger that would include like spell and artifact master or something like that. Alternatively, I could do sits for spell. But I mean, I said that I will only get to 45, so it will make sense to even add it by 24, because the maximum reduction that you can get is at 50 spell power. Yeah, so I think I'll just do 6 for spell and 18 for tiger. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick to that plan. And then of course, for me to even be able to do that setup, I need this guy to also be able to equip 6 artifacts, to have those artifacts equipped for them. So I know I'm missing one more item. I'm missing a Wolf Demon's Fang. So I'm missing the Wolf Demon's Fang. And then what other item is this guy equipped? Does this guy have equipped? I have a Soul Pearl. Yeah, I'll just leave one slot open for the Soul Pearl. So now besides that, I do want to increase the artifact slots for these 2 turtles. So this guy has 3 out of 6 artifact slots, because I believe they have the Sword of Truth manual from the Nimbus Law. So let's see. Yeah, they have that. So this guy probably also has Sword of Truth too. Let's see. Oh, they don't. But they don't even have enough inspiration to get any more. I'm confused on how this guy has +2 artifacts then. Let's see. Did they consume the Elixers? Yeah, they did. They consumed the Phoenix Elixir and the Torch Elixir. So the one guy needs 3 and the other guy needs just 1 more. Oh, they don't even sell the Torch Elixir over here. Let's get some. Let's get like 3 of each, just to help me out, because I know my Nimbus Disciple will need some too. So this is probably going to sell me out of all of my bows. Let's see, I think I need 300. Oh, my math. 1,000. 200. And I'm out of bows. I'm no longer rich. But this is going to be so nice to see. My storage area nice and empty. So I'm just going to use the Phoenix Elixir and the Dragon Elixir on this guy. Oh, actually this guy has everything. Let's see. They have the Phoenix and the Torch Elixir, so they just need the Dragon Elixir. And then this guy needs the Phoenix Elixir and the Dragon Elixir. For whenever they can, for whenever I decide on which artifacts I want to have equipped on them. So this guy has 5 artifact slots. And this guy has 4 artifact slots. Or at least they should have 4. Yeah. So they just need to get that Sword of Truth manual. So I would also need to be able to get them some inspiration. However, that's not really a high priority thing for me right now. So I think I will move forward with picking which artifacts I will have equipped for my Subspirit set for the Tiger. And I think I just want to go with the Nun artifact. So let's see, do I have any Nun artifact sort of tiles? Yeah, I have some, but they're not 100 quality, so that's kind of annoying. So let me actually go forward and create some more. My crafters have drastically improved their ability to craft items, so all these items should be crafted with 100 quality. I just need like 6 sort of tiles, and then I'll just make this guy a smith. and now enhance those. So this is just the process of even getting things ready to have Suspiria gear ready for your guys. Got a nice little Beastus tag. Let's do a soul chant on this guy. I mean, this is a corpse, so it should be able to increase the fertility of my plant. Let's see what happens. Smelt this rubbish. Oh, and then my plants are also not growing, so let's smelt this so that I can view everything again. So this is 12 degrees and it needs to be at 15. Huh. But it's only getting hotter, so I'm confused about why that's the case. Oh well, let's just give it an Igni copper bar. Go to materials. Just give one Igni copper bar and hope that it increases the temperature to enough. Where did that bar go? Oh, it went outside. Interesting. You saw that? They like equipped it, but they didn't. Okay. So now this is here. This should go up by a couple of degrees. This temperature is good because it just needs to be below 20. And then this temperature is bad because it's not below negative 120 degrees. So let me just add another Soul Pearl in here. And I think 2 Soul Pearls should be enough to handle the Prism Lotus for its lifetime. So I'm just going to keep 2 Soul Pearls in here and remember that for the future. So this has a blessed tendency of +0 per day, so I need to find another metal item to give to them. And then a gnarled vine is cursed. There's a lot of things going on. Let's give you a sage fruit. Then let's see. How did you get a spirit stone? Let's smelt that. Okay, so this guy is at plus 0.7 per day, which is perfect. Let's give you an ultra essence. And this one is becoming cursed because of the season bonus. So let's nurture you with what? A wood item, so a gnarled vine. And then finally the gnarled vine should be nurtured with the prism lotus. So they also don't like the season too. And it looks like I rolled back my progress on actually adding that extra set of water in this area. So let me recreate that lake. So let's do the lake shaping miracle. This is gonna ruin so much real estate, but it's gonna be worth it for when I get those daughter plants created. Alright, so let's see where we're at. So we're at 15 degrees, so this will be able to grow again due to the temperature. This is at 360, this is at negative 221, and this is kind of where I want it to be, which is close to Oh, nope, it's not under 0. So I want to grow this wheat here, even though it doesn't really matter because I have so much wheat, but I just want to practice my temperature management. So I'm going to put these here. And that should keep it below 0. Alright, so Lady Cloud needs to have their equips, like some new equips equipped, basically. So let's see, what can I do? I could just have her equip the sub-spirit set. Okay, so all of the items that Lady Cloud had equipped before are pretty much good to re-equip. I guess I just had to lay them down to kind of see where I was at. So their mental state is back up. And they are ready to pretty much try to get those events from the Great Snowland. So let me just double check this again. This guy has all of the equips and cool artifact slot number, and then this guy also has a good artifact slot number and all of the equips. So I just need to move forward with making those 6 artifacts. But in the meantime, I will send Lady Cloud out to Blizzard Plains in order to get these events. I'll just do 20 times. And we got that burst of cheese, so let me just check this ginkgo field. I hate that they're butchering this right here. Don't butcher animals anymore. I need to increase the fertility of these areas. What's this? My tier 12 artifact section? Or just my tier 12 items in general? Alright, so I believe that the marble swords should have been created by now, so I think I should start to refine those. Not marble swords, the regular sort of tiles. So we got 1 tier. This one has 85 quality, 100 quality, 100 quality. And they aren't even named sword, so let's just go to gear. And then time, I guess. There's no way for, okay, yeah, these are the ones. The Paramount Blades. Alright, so it's time for me to refine these and then start crafting 6 of them so that I can make some really strong artifacts for my disciple to equip. Do I have tile refinement on this guy? No. I thought I learned tile refinement on all of these guys. I must have save scummed that or something. And these are all quality 100, so they should be good. What does this one want? I don't know, but you do have a soul, don't you? So now that I refine these items, I will hope that they would come over here, since this is for my tier 12 items. I guess not. Okay, so my guys are wasting time moving over that Lotus route when I can just do acquisition. Let's see. Alright, so now it's time for this guy to come out of retirement and craft some artifacts. So let's just double check everything. They have pristine mental state because they're a demigod. And the artifact crafting speed bonus is only negative 50%. And they have 831,000 inspiration. So let's see if I can actually increase their artifact crafting speed to kind of speed up this process. Okay, let's try searching speed. And then going into the artifact crafting section. So this is a 20% bonus. Wow, just Sis inspiration costs this guy 840,000. Sis attainment costs this guy 840,000 inspiration. That's insane. Do they have a Heavenly Talisman on, or just that much attainment? Wow, it looks like they just have that much attainment. Whatever. I was able to increase their artifact crafting speed bonus, I believe. No, that didn't even increase. Huh. So maybe even with this manual right here, which reduces artifact crafting speed by 1000%, maybe it's limited to being at negative 50%, which is why it's not even that slow. Because I would assume that is way less than 50%, than negative 50%, if I just learned a manual that's supposed to add 20% and it didn't change the value. So let's just do some crafting. Huh, so that manual isn't that bad then, because it just limits your ability to increase the speed, and you just craft artifacts at half the speed. Is what I'm believing that's what it's doing. So I'm just going to craft these Sis blades right here. Let's see. How quickly are these things getting crafted? Also, what's up with this event? Like, it should be happening by now. So I'm just going to create a whole new set of non-artifacts that I could possibly use in Sub-Spirit. So that's just what I'm working on now. What's this? Slightly increased population, I'll take it. I'm just curious to see what quality this artifact is created on. So I'm just want to watch this for really quickly. Because I remember last time when I was working with this guy, they had some injuries which caused them to craft artifacts that were lower than 100 quality. But this should be good. Or at least that was my theory, so I just want to double check. Yeah, as you can see, this is at 95 quality, so I really don't know what's up with their quality bonus. There's a talisman that increases crafting quality bonuses too, so let's see if I can try to see if I can get that one. It's something like probably prosperity. Civil prosperity, no. Maybe status then. No. Okay, now I need to go to the wiki. Let's see. Going to the wiki. I don't want to leave that wiki page, so I'm just gonna go to a different tab. Go to talisman. I'm so curious as to why this guy is crafting 95% quality items, artifacts. That shouldn't be happening. So craftsmanship. Let's try that. I'll remove this agility one. And a crafting artifact, but I'm just going to cancel that. Yeah, I don't think that even helped their artifact crafting quality bonus. So what it looks like is that I'm going to need to create some more blades and have them craft more tier 12 artifacts, basically. So let's create some more spirit stone, sword of tile. And then speaking of that, spirit stone, I need to go back to these vessels. And go back to Spectre refining them. Come on, come on, come on, come on. So now this vessel is good. Let's do an ensoulment. I need you, vessel. Okay, so we should be good on vessels for a while. And then I did want to actually see what feng shui relics I had now. Since I did do a mass feng shui identifying a couple of games ago, I just didn't actually go back to check what the stats were. So let's see. If there's something that's invalid or unidentified, then I'll identify it. Okay, so all of these are identified. This is all identified. Then let's see, what's up with this? 9 days ago. Okay, this should be good now. It's at 22 degrees Celsius. And then this definitely should be good now. So let's see, what's their growth rate at? They're at 10% growth. This one's at 18% growth. 12% growth. I think they lost some growth because I messed up on that, but it's okay. It's whatever. So let's just check out these feng shui relics and then I'll probably end this video. Let's see. So we got alchemy speed bonus, harvesting speed, healing estimate. All of these are like, even if there's good stats, more than likely the requirements are not good, so I don't even try to worry about it. Accuracy in battle, firefighting speed, no. I'm looking for the ones that increase stats. 0 movement speed, wow. Yeah, so as you can see, it's really hard to get some good spirit relics, even for a suppressing room. Because for a suppression room, you need the ones that increase stats so that you can reduce the stats by having it negatively channel. Crafting quality gains. This is unidentified. Let's do feng shui identifying on that. Which one was that? This is the charisma one, which I had earlier. Sweet dream occurrence, not good at all. Replenishment bonus. Cleaning speed. Wow. 40% handcrafting speed is pretty good. And then this is just requires for a medium-sized storage. So this is actually pretty good, honestly. And the room mustn't have more than three residents, and it must be a huge room, and it has to be against the wall. So the handcrafting speed ones are pretty good, honestly. Like if I cared enough, then I would definitely use those. Charity, let's give these guys population increase. Let's see what this one is. Stoneworking speed, okay. Medium-sized alchemy lab, which doesn't even work out. And then artifact crafting speed room. It has to be in a tiny room and not touching any walls. Yeah, all of those are bad. So I just got really lucky on the one that I had that increases stats. How are you making bad quality items? I'm so confused about this. Oh nice, they got a self-spirit. Finally, 100 quality item. So it looks like I have 6 more paramount blades, so let's refine those. Tile refinements. I want to use tile refinements more since I know that I have more Tribulation Ash than I have Angry Soul Gems right now. Where are the other Paramount Blades at? Yeah, I'm definitely running out of Tribulation Ash. I mean Angry Soul Gems. I can always get more, but I'm just too lazy to get more right now. As you can see, I only have like 11. Then I believe one of these guys has Tower Refinement too. My Generation 2 turtle. So I made yet another set because this guy is for some reason making less than 100 quality, even though it doesn't really follow in line with what they're supposed to be making, because the quality of artifacts should be not be less than the quality of the original item, and these items are starting off at 100 quality. These items are starting off at 100 quality, so I don't understand that. But anyways, I think I'm almost ready to wrap this up. Let's see. I wonder if I'm not getting the message for this encounter, because I may have turned it off. Manifesting Cave, DC pop-up, tracing. This is for deliberative calculation. Let's go to Sec Rules. Immortal Luck, Mortal Encounters. I'll just do everything invest for Psych Encounters. I think it should be this one, the Strange Tales. And then this is for different psych, so I don't need to worry about this one. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't get a pop-up for that. So let's see what happens when I bring this disciple back. Turn them off of adventure and then have them adventure to the Great Snowland again. Did I send them to Blizzard Plains or something? Maybe that was it. Let's see. Lady Cloud, Great Snowland. Let's do 15 adventures. Okay, I have to wait a little bit before I can trigger this again. And again, I'm doing these adventures so that I can increase their base match chi. Well, I pretty much just killed time while waiting for these guys to be able to have high compatibility with the items that I want to make the Sub-Spirit set out of. So I'm just gonna watch this guy craft some artifacts. This guy is having a heat stroke. I just have to feed it a Panacea pill. Luckily I'm pretty rich, so I'll feed them a Panacea pill and then remove the beast blood, since it's obviously giving them the heat stroke. And I have all of these invader boars. That bug is so annoying. Who else can use soul chant? Okay, so now I see the event. So I must have did the wrong location earlier. So let's see. Imitate the strange beast. I got a nice little adventure fly speed bonus. And I guess I'll finish out by getting out the rest of these buffs, because I don't want to try to like split that out into different videos. I got so many soul gems from these boar corpse. Let's see. Oh, the fertility did go up from that snake corpse. So now it's 2.2. This is still 2.0. I'm not sure why, but this is 2.2. There's a Morrow pill. So let me just try to move all of these guys over here. And I'll just put them anywhere. Oh, this is still not under 0 degrees Celsius, which is kind of annoying. I may need some better things for reducing the temperature. And then this is 20 degrees Celsius, which is perfect. Why are you just eating right here? Okay, let's move this guy over here. So that's perfect. This guy's on his spare root. I believe this is the spare root location. Let's see. Yeah. So that's the tile. And then I need this other board to go on the tile too. These guys just do things and just stop and start eating. That's so weird. Okay, so this is at negative 2 degrees Celsius, which is good too. So I'm pretty much just gonna watch these corpses decay. Let's see, you're in dire need of thinking. And this is now at 16 degrees Celsius. I don't want that. I wanted to get hearing loudness and smelling sweet. So this one right here is pretty good, because it also increases medicine level, which is something that body cultivators prefer. So I'll remove this and go with this Weed dot chart. But for now, I'll just do hearing loudness. How do I get hearing loudness? I couldn't even think about which one would work. So let's go to thought charts. That's not where I want to search. Now let's search hearing loudness. A drum or a bell. Okay. That's pretty easy. I could do a sec bell right here, or I can just do a drum if I can find it. Furniture, landscape, scenery. Okay, so the drum is right here. And I'll just have them reserve that. So I'm going to get hearing loudness, then I'll have these three, and then I just have to do smelling sweet, but I have wheeze, and then I'm missing a blue shard, basically. So let's take off wall, geogenesis, and fog, and try to make room for a blue shard. Terrified, restlessness, and delighted. Yeah, there's only 3 blue shards even in this guy's list, so I'll just take the only 3 that I have. Okay, so I didn't get the option to imitate the strange beast that time around. Ah, 100 quality, we got one, boys. Okay, looks like this guy's done making the first set of artifacts, so let's do multiple craft on these artifacts. These are 100 quality. Are there any more? Let's go to gear. One more right here. And there's one more right here. I should at least have 6 100 quality. Alright, I'm 1 hour and 27 minutes in, so I think I'm pretty much done with this session, and I'm just gonna move forward with continuing to craft these artifacts in the next video, and then just work on unlocking those strange beast imitations, and continue to manage my spirit roots and all that other good stuff. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. There's not much going on besides me setting up my sub-spirit set so that my guy can have higher compatibility with that, and just planning all of those things out. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.